Everyone, today we discuss some basic properties of the matrices which have been very useful in the exams like CSIR, CPGAT and NET other exams. So algebra of matrices. First we discuss about the basic concepts in matrices. First of all, what is matrix? Matrix is a rectangular arrangement of objects. Usually matrices are denoted by capital letters. So matrix representation is denoted by like this: A m cross n. It is read as A of m by n. Here m denotes the number of rows and n denotes the number of columns. So how can we denote the matrices? By capital letters, and we read this as m by n matrix. So here m is number of rows and n is number of columns. Now we take a simple example. Suppose A is a matrix of order m by n. So here m is 2 and n is 3. So we have 2 rows and 3 columns. So we write as 2 by 3 matrix. So A is a 2 by 3 matrix. Here m equals to 2. Basic structure of an m by n matrix is like this. Here A11 denotes the first row and first column element, and A12 denotes the first row and second column elements. Like this we denote all the elements in m by n matrix. So here totally we have mn elements. So far we discussed how a matrix representation can be obtained. So now we perform some operations on matrices. First of all, we see the addition of a matrices. Let A and B are any two matrices. Then addition operation means A plus B is performed only when order of A and B are same. It means if we have to perform addition operation on any two matrices A and B, then it must satisfy one condition, that is the order of A and order of B must be same. Otherwise we cannot perform the addition operation. For example, if A is an m by n matrix and B is an p by q matrix, if we want to perform addition operation on between A and B, then it must satisfy that m is equals to p and n is equals to q. Otherwise addition operation cannot be performed on this A and B matrices. Let us take some example and we see whether how we can perform addition operation on two matrices. Let us take any two examples and we perform the addition of matrices. Let A equals to 1 0 0 0 1 1. It is a 2 by 3 matrix because it having 2 rows and 3 columns. So A is a 2 by 3 matrix. Now we take another matrix B which has an elements 0 0 1 0 1 0. Here B is also a 2 by 3 matrix because it having 2 rows and 3 columns. So if we observe, A and B has the same rows and same columns. So we can perform the addition operation on A and B. So now A plus B is equals to 1 0 0 0 1 1 plus B matrix 0 0 1 0 1 0. While we adding the matrix, we have to add the corresponding elements in each matrix. So if we observe, here having 1 and 0. 1 plus 0 is 1. And here 0 0 which is 0. And here 0 1 1 0 0 0 1 1 2 and 1 plus 0 is 1. This is of order 2 by 3 which is A plus B. If we observe, if we add any two matrices A and B of order 2 by 3, then we get a matrix of A plus B of order 2 by 3. We have completed the how to perform addition operation on matrices. Now we discuss multiplication of matrices. Let A be an m by n matrix and B be a matrix of order P by Q. Then how to perform multiplication operation on A and B. If we want to perform multiplication operation on A and B, it must satisfy the one condition, that is number of columns in A, in matrix A is equals to the number of rows in matrix B. It must satisfy this condition. If these two matrices satisfy this condition, then only we can perform the multiplication operation on A and B. Otherwise, we can't. Here, number of columns in A is equals to n. So, here n is equals to number of rows in B. That is, number of rows in B is P. So, if n equals to P, then we can perform multiplication operation on A and B. Then we can obtain the result AB. So, we can obtain AB. If we want to obtain a BA, that is, then same this condition is applicable to this only. If we want to obtain BA, then we have number of columns in the place of A, here B, equals to number of rows in the place of B, here A comes. Why? Because we have to obtain BA. If number of columns in B is equals to number of rows in A, then we can get value of BA. If number of columns in A is equals to number of rows in B, then we get value of AB. These are the two conditions we have to remember. So now we can take an example of A and B and we can perform the multiplication operation on both. Let's take an example. Let A is equals to 1, 2, 3, 0, 0, 1 and B is equals to 1, 0, 0, 1, 1, 0. Here A is of order 2 by 3. Here 2 rows and 3 columns. Here B is of order 3 by 2. Here 3 rows and 2 columns. If we observe, here number of columns in A is 3 and number of rows in B is 3. So number of columns in A and the number of rows in B are same, which is 3. So we can get AB value. Now how can we multiply A and B matrices? That is AB, which is equals to, first of all we multiply the first row into first column. That is 1 into 1, 1 plus 2 into 0, 0 plus 3 into 1, 3. And we have to addition all those values and this value can be put in the A11 place. And again this row can be multiplied with the second column in the B matrix with corresponding elements. Here 1 will be multiplied with 0, which is 0, plus, and 2 will be multiplied with 1, which is 2, plus 3 will be multiplied with 0, which is 0. We can complete the this row. Now we come to the second row and this row will be multiplied with this column. 0 into 1, 0, plus 0 into 0, 0, plus 1 into 1, 1. And again this row will be multiplied with second column. 0 into 0, 0, plus 0 into 1, 0, plus 1 into 0, 0. And we can get the AB value as 1 plus 0 plus 3 is 4, 2, 1, 0. This is the resultant matrix, which is AB. This is of order 2 by 2. Now without calculating this also we can guess the order of AB. This is how, means here A is of order 2 by 3 and B is of order 3 by 2. Here number of columns in A and number of rows in B are equal. So we can get AB value, which is of order 2 by 3. So which is of order 2 by 2. So AB is a matrix of order 2 by 2. For example, let us take another matrix. Here P is a matrix of order 3 by 8 and Q is a matrix of order 8 by 5. Here what is the order of PQ? If we observe, number of columns in P and number of rows in Q are same. So we can get the PQ matrix, which is of order 3 by 5. So PQ is a matrix of order 3 by 5. In this way we can easily calculate the order of the PQ matrix. Let's see another example in which AB is not possible. Let us take ABA matrix of order 2 by 3, which is equals to 1 0 0 0 1 0. It is a matrix of order 2 rows and 3 columns, so 2 by 3 order, and take B matrix as 1 0 0 1, which is also called as identity matrix of order 2 by 2. If you see here, AB is not possible. AB is not possible. Why? So far we discussed that AB is possible if and only if when the number of columns in A is equals to the number of rows in B. That is, B is a 2 by 2 matrix. So number of rows in B is 2, but the number of columns in A is 3. Here 3 is not equals to 2. So AB is not possible. But if you observe BA, B is 2 by 2 matrix. Here number of columns in B is 2 and the number of rows in A is 2. So both values are equal. So BA is possible. Let us calculate the value of BA. Here B is equals to 1 0 0 1 and A equals to 1 0 0 0 1 0. We have also known that without calculating these steps we can expect the order of the resulting matrix. That is, what is the order of BA? Here B is a matrix of 2 by 2 order and A is a matrix of 2 by 3. So BA is of order 2 by 3. How? Here B is 2 by 2 and A is 2 by 3. So here number of columns in A, B and number of rows in A are equal. So resulting matrix is of order 2 by 3. We can easily guess the answer. By doing, if now you can get the order of BA matrix of 2 by 3. Let us calculate. First row into first column. 1 into 1, 1 and 0 into 0, 0. And 1 into 0, 0 plus 0 into 1, 0. And third column 1 into 0, 0 plus 0 into 0, 0. And let us try with second row with first column. 0 into 1, 0 plus 1 into 0, 0. And with second column 0 into 0, 0 plus 1 into 1, 1. And third column 0 plus 0, which is equals to 1 0 0 0 1 0, which is a matrix of order 2 by 3, 2 rows and 3 columns. That's it. In this way we can easily calculate the BA matrix, but here AB is not possible. Okay. In a competitive examination, multiplication of matrices, how we can expect a question. For example, let A be a matrix of order 2 by 3 and B is a matrix of order 3 by 4 and C is a matrix of order 4 by 8, and simply they ask what is the order of A, B, C. Now without so many people, what they do, first of all they do the multiplication of AB, after that they do the multiplication of AB with C, and this takes a lot of time, but in competitive examinations we have to calculate the answer in less time. So here we don't do this process. We can simply say that so far we discussed in our video, if AB is confirmed, means AB is possible if and only if the number of columns in A and number of rows in B are same. If we observe AB, here number of columns in A and number of rows in B are same. So resultant matrix, we can expect the order of resultant matrix AB is of order 2 by 4. So AB is of order 2 by 4. Now what we have to calculate? Order of ABC. So we already calculated the AB, which is of order 2 by 4. Now C is of order 4 by 8. Here observe, number of columns in AB matrix and number of rows in C matrix are same. So we can expect the order of ABC, which is of order 2 by 8. Simply we get 2 by 8. So answer for this question is 2 by 8. By simply doing this mind calculation, we can get the answer as 2 by 8. So here 3, 3 and 4, 4 will be cancelled. Simply we get the answer which is ABC is of order 2 by 8. By this we can simply put the answer.